In this video, we will discuss using the PressPull command. If you'd like to follow along with this video, please open the file using the PressPull command.dwg located in the Working Files folder as discussed in the Working with this Dataset video. Using the PressPull command, you create a solid model by pressing or pulling a planar bounded area. You can create multi-sided models from profile areas very quickly using this method. You create them quickly since these areas are often the result of different operations or the intersection of different objects. Since this command only requires a closed boundary, you do not have to modify the existing geometry or create a new single object outlining the area for the purpose of creating a solid model. Let's first check our del object variable and verify that it is set to 0 so all the geometry is retained. Let's zoom into the following objects, and the press pull command is located in the Home tab, Modeling panel, and then we have the press pull command. At the command line window, it's prompting you to select an object or bounded area. So since we already have some closed objects here, we can simply select it, and notice how it immediately forms a solid of the shape that you have selected. We'll just type a distance in of 5 and press enter. Again, pretty simple functionality. Let's just select another box here, type in 10, press enter, and it's that simple. Now, what's also nice about the press pull command is that not only does it work with closed objects by themselves, but it works on composite solids as well. We'll discuss composite solids in greater detail in a future video. However, with this object here, notice that I have a box inside another box. If you go ahead and select this face of this box here and pull it all the way to the right, you'll notice a hole gets created, which makes sense because those two objects were combined with a Boolean operation. Let's look at another quick example of this. Let's first go ahead and draw a quick circle, and we'll go ahead and use temporary tracking points to acquire a point, move to the right, and type a distance of 1 in, press enter, and then from that tracking point, let's track this way, typing 1, enter, that begins our circle over here. The radius we want is 0.25, and then press enter. Let's go ahead and just copy this circle from the center to this location as well. Again, we'll do a shift right click for a temporary track point, acquire this point here, move to the left, type in 1, enter to get that temporary track point, and then track this way, typing 1, and then enter. There's our circle, and cancel the copy command. A shortcut to press pull is to use the keyboard combination Control Shift E. So let's go ahead and do a Control Shift E, hover over the circle, and then left click. Notice that if I pull this all the way through, it automatically generates a hole. That is really cool and a really quick and easy way to do the press pull command. Again, Control Shift E. It dynamically finds the bounded areas and allows you to press pull them however you need to. Really cool stuff. Let's look at another quick example of that. I have this polyline here along with another polyline. If I do a Control Shift E and hover over this, notice how it's automatically finding that boundary. You can then type in the height that you want. We'll do another one here, Control Shift E, click, and this can be a completely different height. You now have two solids that use the bounding areas to be defined by such.